In a new term as president, we will again build the greatest economy in history, quickly returning to full employment, soaring incomes, and record prosperity.
In a high-stakes speech to cap off the fourth night of the Republican National Convention, President Donald Trump pledged to overcome the coronavirus pandemic that has crippled the U.S. economy and continued to take sharp aim at his Democratic opponent.
We have spent the last 4 years reversing the damage Joe Biden inflicted over the last 47 years.
A historic and yet controversial first. The president accepted the nomination from the White House, where he addressed Hurricane Laura recovery efforts and ongoing unrest in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and other American cities, harping on the convention's main theme of law and order.
In the strongest possible terms, the Republican Party condemns the rioting, looting, arson, and violence we have seen in Democrat-run cities all, like Kenosha, Minneapolis, Portland, Chicago, and New York, and many others.
Issues such as criminal justice reform were also a focal point with a speech by Alice Johnson, a former inmate who received a commuted sentence from President Trump. We also heard from members of Congress like Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and HUD Secretary Ben Carson, who built on another one of the convention's major themes, the president's views on race.
Many on the other side love to incite division by claiming that President Trump is a racist. They could not be more wrong.
Ahead of the president's remarks, we heard from one of his most trusted advisors and daughter, Ivanka Trump, who offered a behind-the-scenes view of the president.
I recognize that my dad's communication style is not to everyone's taste, and I know that his tweets can feel a bit unfiltered. But the results speak for themselves.
The official election season is now underway with just weeks to go before Americans in a handful of states are able to cast their ballots early. The president and the vice president will campaign almost immediately, and Democratic nominee Joe Biden will do a bit of campaigning on his own after Labor Day. Willie James Inman, Newsy, Washington.